Well, I did okay last night. Nobody stopped. There was at least 2 vehicles that came through this morning, and I think one of them slowed down, but it may have just been to check me out. I mean, you can see it's not very stealthy during the daylight. It wasn't bad last night, except for the lights. But I got a couple of questions here that I wanted to answer because I don't really do this while I'm out on the road. I've answered a few questions on live streams, but the first one is Rob Zombie Shot. Lol, you're on a bike. Why not go off-road a tad more? Easy to camouflage the bike if you have more camo style tint or whatever. I used to use a tarp and crash next to my bike, blended right in. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have the perfect camo tarp. My perfect camo tarp got destroyed. I have some other camo stuff. You can see I've got the blind. As far as getting off the road more, it's not so hard to stealth camp if you're willing to travel deep into the woods, and as long as you have a trail, it's pretty easy. But out here there's not a lot of trails, and I wanted to camp on this freaking ridge, and I mean, as you can see, it's pretty spectacular. It's very hard to get off the main road when there are no roads. And sometimes it's hard to get off the road even if it's something like this. You know, it took a little bit of a slow creep up this rugged stuff. I even had to clear out some rocks and sticks to get my bike where it is. And I can do a better job. But, you know, the closer you are to the road, the more exposed you're going to be. Brian, always funny. Busted for what? Being there? And if you don't know, Brian's from California, so it's very common for people to sleep in the streets up there. So I challenge Brian to come get an education. Come to the South. Come to the South and just, you know, throw your tent up downtown and see what being there means with people that still respect property rights, and you know, they like having a nice home that they can go to. You know, we don't pay $2 million for a 2-bedroom home in the South, but we do have modest homes here that we pay modest prices for, and we like to have our privacy, and we don't like people sleeping in our yard. So yeah, that's for what being there. Yeah, a little bit of perspective from Kingdom Come State Park in Kentucky. Very private, highly recommend it. And I'll be rolling out here as soon as the temperatures get up above 50. Woo!